Just trying to give it some kind of name in here, naming convention. And let's just go ahead and take this over to a table. Once this is a table, let's share this with Excel. So of course we want to convert and edit this, and we want to put this into that folder. So make sure you're in your folder, Physics Brass Eric, Brass Term 2, 2016, predicting the range, and we're going to put it in here because we need it for our calculator. So ideally you would have already had this data. So let me just go ahead and open these. We see we have our X, our Y, our X velocity, and our Y velocity. Let's just go ahead and, should I copy? Yeah, let's go ahead and copy the X and Y velocity. I mean the X and Y for our initial velocity. You should be able to see this at the top. You know that your data set, this is your initial velocity. That's why I have you guys label this stuff, but it's not Y, but it's one of the benefits. Let's go back to prediction calculator. And we're just going to paste this in here. And you'll see that the numbers look good. And I have approximately 3.1 for my prediction. Excellent. Now you'll see that that 3.1 comes over here to our initial velocity, and we're getting into the ability to do some predictions here. The next thing that we want to do is we want to bring in our verification data. So how do we find that? Well, it's already in Microsoft Excel. And we've already brought it over. It's this predicting the range CMBL. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab B and C. That is our X position and our Y position. So I'm going to copy that. And let's go back. And we're going to go back to our prediction calculator. We're just going to paste that into A and B. So you'll notice that it's pasted in A and B. Now you'll notice that my numbers go down. Don't worry about that. We can leave it like this. You shouldn't have to change it if you only took 10 points, all right? But all of these numbers should be positive. This is our X displacement, and it's 10 trials. This is our Y displacement, it's 10 trials. And then we have our averages right here. These averages are gonna go back to the prediction page, and you'll notice that we have about 0.13 here for our height. Thus, we can get our time of flight calculation, and we are predicting our range to be 0.887, 0.888 meters, and our measured range is coming out to be 0.842. So we're getting a 5.3% difference, okay? And this is our precision. So we're saying that this is repeatable. The theory and the measurement are repeatable to within 5.3 precision. I mean, I said that wrong, 5.3%. And so this is, when we talk about precision, we're talking about repeatability, all right? So the lower this number is, the higher your precision. And that is it. You know what we're gonna do about this time here? We're gonna go ahead and go to Dropbox. Once we go to Dropbox, we'll see all of these files in here. All right, and we wanna go ahead and share this. Now, one thing that I didn't tell you guys is that you can actually share this with me. You don't have to go back, you can use this share button. So maybe around this time you understand how to share with this link on the side. So I can always say send link and all of that, but let's just go into the folder, and this is just another way you can share. So I can say send link, and then I can say copy link. And once that link is copied, you know where to go. Go to Moodle Mobile and go to the submission link under level 4, predicting the range at 20 degrees. So you'll see it down here at the bottom. 6 mini launcher, predicting the range at 20 degrees. I'll go here. And by this time, I'm expecting you to know how to submit it, all right? But I'll go anyway. Maybe 6 is the charm. So of course, it's taking us to the browser. I'm going to select on autofill. If you don't have it on autofill, I'm not quite sure of how to do that, but you want to be able to put your password in and then say save it, then put it on the autofill. That way you don't have to keep typing it in again and again. But this is just what we have to do. This is the process that we're going to have to take. I'm going to go to add submission. And you'll notice down here that I have add submission. And we're going to do the very same thing that we always do, and that is put in a value that is readable by humans, and that value is going to be assignment. And I'm going to double tap on assignment, pull down, select on this hyperlink, and I'm going to go ahead and enter a URL by tapping on the text input box. I'll tap one more time and that paste is going to come up. Once that paste comes up, we want to select on open a new window. So I'm just going to create a link. So now this thing is hyperlinked. All right. And all you have to do is say save changes. And once you save the changes, it's going to send me an email. Beautiful. All right. Even though I may do this every time, I'm expecting you guys to know how to do this by now. Cool? All right. All right. That's the end of this session. The next thing we'll get into is interpolation.